Hey guys, HDV here, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be going over a bunch of the new gameplay features that you probably missed out on in the recent Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet trailer. Some really interesting things in this, so I hope you are excited for the video. If you are, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with anything else that you've seen in the trailers that I didn't mention in today's video, and obviously tweet them at me. It's just in the description down below, so I'll include them in a future video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we have this very interesting image which was tweeted out by Anago, and they discovered something about the bag of the protagonist and what it actually says on it. So the trainer bag translates to Mira Nenkas, or Mira Nenkas, and basically Mira equals mirror and then Nenka equals year. The extra letter didn't translate over, but in English the S makes it years. I'm only pointing this out because of what was at the end of the trailer. So this is obviously the bag that the protagonist wears, and this text here says mirror and years. So again, we already know that there's going to be some sort of like past and future features symbolizing something like that about the games, because of like the legendaries and stuff, and the professors themselves, like they look like they come from two different time eras. But now the fact that the bag says mirror and years, maybe there's going to be like a whole kind of mirror situation, like the whole game's like mirrored or something, and then on either side of the mirror is like your past, which has like the Scarlet Pokemon and the Scarlet Legendaries and the Scarlet Professor, and then on the other side of the mirror for Violet has all like the futuristic stuff. So I think that could maybe be something that we could expect to see in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Again, it's just speculation right now, but it's interesting that the words on the main protagonist bag are mirror and year. And then obviously we have people replying to this saying, did you use this website right? You assume some letters could be random words anyway, like the bag's fashion brand. Maybe with the new introduction of all the possibilities, we can solve it together. But then they said, yeah, I went through and wrote every possibility. I wouldn't have brought it up if it said something random, but this is the only trainer with words on the backpack, and with the trailer ending in the way it did, it goes together easily. This was the only combination that makes sense, because I think the end of the trailer was kind of like, it wasn't necessarily a mirror, but it was kind of like, it was like all the diamond kind of things with the Pokeball kind of flying through. But again, it could be like, I guess you can see like reflections and things like that. It isn't your like ordinary mirror that's on like your wall and stuff, but I guess you could see reflections in that whole kind of crystallized thing. So mirroring might be something important in the game. It might be something that we learn about like later on as we play through the game, or as we get more like trailers and stuff. But yeah, definitely keep your eye out for mirrors and stuff, because I think that might have more than meets the eye as we go on through like the time closer to when the game comes out. So again, massive shout out to Anago for seeing that. And again, what do you guys think about that? Do you think that there's going to be some mirroring aspects in the game? Kind of makes sense that they're like on different mirrored sides of a timeline. And then I guess if you go into co-op, then you kind of go into the present, maybe? I don't know. Either way, there's a lot of spitballing, but some interesting stuff nonetheless. The next thing we're going to go over is the legendaries themselves. So this was tweeted out by PLDH, saying there's a wheel in place of a chest on Koraidon, which is obviously the Scarlet legendary, and then what looks like a motorcycle seat on Miraidon's Violet back. Their bikes. These flags remind me of racing flags too, and Pokemon centers that look like gas stations. So as you can see, this is the Scarlet legendary. There's clearly some sort of wheel on its back there. It's also got like handlebars here as well for like these big, I don't know what you call them, like antennae, I guess. And then of course on the Violet legendary we have, I don't think that looks as much like a wheel as like this one does. But I guess this is like a futuristic man-made robotic Pokemon, so I guess it could just be like a hover bike or something. And it also has jet engines as well for kneecaps. And they look like they kind of come out as well, like these legs kind of just, I don't know, just like suck into the kneecaps or something. But yeah, I guess you could use, like, these are like handles as well, like handlebars, and this looks like a seat. That's what they're referencing there. But yeah, clearly some sort of like motorbike characteristics on these legendaries. We now know that they're like basically confirmed to be rideable, like from like Coos Riddles and stuff like that, and now we know what they look like, and they've literally got a bloody massive wheel on their chest. Like, you can kind of expect that's what they're going to be doing. And then we also have like racing flags as well, like this is what you'd expect to see in like MotoGP and stuff, and you know, just like motorbike racing or whatever. And then we also have this as well, which is, I guess, the Pokemon centers that look like gas stations. I don't think you have to like fill up your Pokemon with like petrol and stuff like that, but I think it is quite like they also have like parking kind of spots here as well, like under the Pokemon center. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see, but it does seem like the legendaries are going to kind of turn into something that you can ride. But that also is interesting because like usually we aren't able to like use rideable things until like later on in the game. I know Legends Arceus is a little bit different, but like in Sword and Shield, like we got the bike kind of not late on in the game, but you like upgrading it and stuff kind of came later and all that. So are we gonna, because this is an open world game, are we gonna be able to get these rideable mons like early, but we're not gonna be able to use them in battle until later on? I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe there's other Pokemon we can ride, and then obviously we get the legendaries that maybe can do everything. Maybe you have to have specific Pokemon that can ride on like water or, you know, can fly. But then when you get the legendaries, they can just, it's just ease of access because they can do everything or something like that maybe. But then they go on to say, oh, there's also some kind of ad for tires featuring a Quillfish at one of the Pokemon centers. So this is the ad in the background. As you can see, there is a tire there, and then Quillfish is also there. And there's a logo resembling a sailboat next to the battle arena. So I guess the sailboat is, yeah, this. Also, these gyms look like super cool, man. If they are gyms, they look like kind of mad. Sword and Shield had several unique companies in Galar that served to flesh out the world, but I may as well highlight these. So yeah, that's something else to, like, riding something is like clearly going to be a feature in this game, but you know, the legendaries look like they're going to be a main part of that. And then also we have Soul Silver tweeting out saying the handlebars and wheels are just so obvious and so seamless. So yeah, well, this is obviously the handlebar of a motorbike, and then here you can see handles there, and then handles there, and then legendary is able to transform into vehicles. And then we have this image as well, more handlebars, wheels. I don't know if the mouth is really like a wheel. I mean, this is like the wheel here. But maybe it's just like, I don't know, it's gonna be weird. I don't know how this guy's gonna transform into a motorbike, man, because it's literally an animal, whereas this is, I guess, like a man-made object. But yeah, this, I think is gonna, I feel like this is gonna be able to move faster because it's got like jet engines. But again, this thing might be able to swim faster because it has like webbed hands and webbed feet and stuff. So again, they might be faster at doing certain things. We don't even know if you're gonna be able to get the other legendary in each game. Probably not, but we'll have to wait and see. This is some more stuff as well on the r/PokeLeaks Reddit saying, found something interesting at the website. What are these flags? I think it's pretty interesting. We already saw this exact symbol at the first trailer at the scene with the cop. Maybe it's related with the villain team, or maybe it's something related with the league. I don't know, but it seems promising. Also, this 100 words. Oh, that's just talking about the Reddit there. But yeah, racing flags for our legendary bike racers. Yeah, it's for racing. Look at the legendaries. One with a jet engine with handles and seater. The other has tires and everything on its chest with a seater on its back. We can race our friends in 4-player co-op. That would be so mad. I didn't even think about that. That'd be so cool, being able to do like races and everything. I'm under the impression they're for gyms. Looks like a gym in my opinion. Fire type, of course. They look like the gym challenges or whatever the boss/checkpoint battle is, i.e. like the other Totem or Nobles, Pokemon and Sun and Moon Legends Arceus. Based on the legendary's design and concept, this game will probably have a racing theme. It makes sense since the Scarlet legendary looks like an old-fashioned motorcycle and the Violet legendary looks like a futuristic hover bike. S-Star could mean fire trial for Scarlet School. We could see the S-Star in first trailer. We also saw the V-like form in a web. These were featured in today's trailer as well. I guess it's related to the new gimmick. So people are kind of like saying it's to do with the legendaries, racing, gyms, new gimmick and stuff. I think it's just for the racing. Like these flags, they're just racing flags, aren't they? I mean, they might be like every single gym. Maybe you have to do gym challenges and stuff, and like one of them is you have to like beat the gym leader in a race or something. Maybe. And then last but not least, well, we also have this as well, which is also about the kind of like gym situation. So this was tweeted out by Pocozo saying, they haven't shown us the main gimmick, but at least they have shown us what could possibly be the gym functions with these 3 concepts. So this is obviously from the original reveal trailer. We have like the star symbol in the corner there, and then we also see it featured again on like these flags and in other locations and stuff. So survival challenge, battling, race, maybe we'll see the riding abilities from our legendaries. So we also, this star also seems interesting as well with like the lightning bolt. This is popping up quite a bit now. And obviously it's on these flags and stuff. So maybe, I don't know, when you see that symbol you can race or something. I'm not really sure. But I think obviously we have the gimmick of the kind of like star crystallized thing from the logo. But I think this symbol is also interesting as well. So again, we'll have to wait and see for that. The final thing we're going to be talking about today is the new rival, who is called Nemona. Now, people are thinking that this on her wrist is to do with like the gimmick, and it very well could be. You know, they seem to be using gimmicks a lot, which are kind of to do with wrists and stuff. Like we had Z moves where you're doing that. You have Mega Evolution where you're doing that. You have Gigantamaxing where you're doing that, throwing the ball. So yeah, this could easily be something to do with the gimmick. Again, it is just on one hand as well, so I don't think it's a part of the glove design. It looks like something that's wrapped around the glove. And also, I think if it was just like a normal glove kind of thing, I think she'd have it on like this hand as well. So this is quite an important kind of thing here. So yeah, she also says as well, like, are you these three's trainer, referencing like the starter Pokemon. So people are thinking that we're going to be getting like all 3 starters at the start of the game, but if you go to the actual starter bit on the Pokemon website, it says learn new details about Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxly, the 3 Pokemon from which you'll choose your first partner. So yeah, you don't get all 3 starters at the game. A lot of people were thinking that's what she meant when she said, are you these three's trainer? It is literally just, I think it's like, I don't know, the first time she's met you or something, and she's like, she's obviously seeing you with 3 Pokemon, and she's like, oh, are you know, these three's trainer? But no, you have to choose. You don't get all 3 of the starters. But yeah, whether this is also linked to the main gimmick, probably, I could see it happening. But that's just some more stuff that you might have missed from the trailer we recently got for Scarlet and Violet. Again, there's a bunch more stuff. I'll be including more stuff in future videos as well. But if you did see anything that you think I should be mentioning, then just tweet it at me. My Twitter's in the description down below. But if you did enjoy the video, drop a like. It's trying at 500. Leave a comment again with your thoughts on anything we went over today. And also, what are your thoughts on this mirror thing? I think this is going to be quite interesting. Like, if there is some sort of like mirror situation going on with the games. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me, though. Fantastic rest of the day. Until next time.